everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Luna Marie here, the Spiritual Warrior UK. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. Thank you for joining me. Remember that you are brought to a reading or channel for a specific reason. Trust your guides, trust why you are here. There's certainly going to be a message in this reading for you. If you are returning, then thank you for all your wonderful likes and shares. It is you that keeps the channel going. So if you are liking what I'm doing today, if you like my vibe, then please click on and subscribe. This also makes you part of the collective. It makes you part of the collective energy that I'm reading for today. If you want a more personal, detailed reading, then please go to my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk, and all my offerings are listed there. So today we are looking at the week ahead. So where are we? We are looking at Monday the 25th through to the 31st of July, finishing off July this week. How did that happen? So what have we got going on new this week? We've entered Leo season. Happy birthday to all the Leos, and we've got the Leo new moon this week, and also Jupiter goes into retrograde as well until much later in the year, into November. Decks that I'm using today: Rise of the Warrior Oracle. This is my deck, can be purchased on Etsy or on my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk, and the Moments, the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Love this deck. This is by Katrin Waltstein. Beautiful deck, really is. So let's have a look. What are we doing? Monday the 25th, this Leo season, Monday the 25th through to the end of July. Spirit, what do we need to know, including our Leo new moon? I am going to do a new moon reading. I'll get that up this week for you. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for this week, please? What do we need to know for this week for my collective? Okay, got the Twin Flame card. A lot of union energy around at the moment, especially as we lead up into the Lion's Gate. This isn't always union with somebody else. It can be union with yourself, with the inner part of you, the masculine part of you, the feminine part of you. What else do we need to know, please? I'm hearing 3 cards in total. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, please, Spirit? They're actually showing me the world. It's interesting because I'm a little bit obsessed with my sphere that I purchased, and they are showing me, it's like the world card. I feel like cycles. It's like there's a creative flow that's coming that I'm hearing. Have we got anything else? Or are we just focusing on, oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Right, this one I'm also going to take, the one that's poking out. So we've got Twin Flame, a connection like no other. 11, my Twin Flame number. We've got union, soulmate love. Oh my good grief. We've got passion, Kundalini energy. 14 also leading into the number 5. This is Temperance. We might be looking at a Saggy here. Certainly a fire energy that can, oh my goodness me, and meet me on the bridge. Love is about meeting somewhere in the middle. Well, if this isn't about love, if this isn't about union with the self, union with another, if you're within a connection, I feel like this is going to a higher, I'm hearing higher vibration was the word that they gave me. Okay, what else do we get from this? I really feel like there is a lot of mirroring going on at the moment, but it doesn't feel like it's disconnected. It feels like it's connected. I don't know if you can see how these seahorses are looking into each other's eyes. And that's what I'm getting. It's like you're looking into the eye of your partner. There's a connectivity that's been growing, that's been developing, that has... I mean, I just want to say that's going to be uniting. That's what I want to say. You know, with the reason there's seahorses on this is that when the seahorse picks their mate, they are with them forever. They don't ever change their mate. That is a real a union that they stay together for the end of this lifetime. I feel like there is a I'm hearing crossing over. There is some sort of crossing over. It's like the path is crossing over. I feel like you've both been feeling this energy, possibly in the sacral chakra for some. You know, I feel like that has definitely been rising. I feel like the passion of life, the passion of this connection, the passion of union with yourself. You know, remember that this is a general collective reading, so just take it as it resonates. I'm hearing that there is a clearing. There is a clearing of the past energy, like moving into oh my god, I can't get my words out, into a new realm. Meet me on the bridge. Love is all about meeting somewhere in the middle. Now it's like whatever your thoughts are, whatever your perception is, it's about a union of coming together, of meeting, of bringing your energy and your energy. Really, it's not explaining this very well. And you are meeting in the middle of the bridge. You are meeting in the middle of the vibration. It's interesting that I put those in the other direction. Is it because I crossed the cards over? And what did I say? That there's a crossing over. I don't know whether you're going to bump into this person, they're going to contact you out of the blue. I feel like there's a reunited kind of energy with this. I certainly wasn't expecting to get this. I'm just going to draw into this deck, which I haven't used for a while. I feel like there, if we're looking at going into the 5D, I'm just going to connect with the 5D aspect of this. I feel like there is definitely a recognition on a higher level, on a higher plane with this connection. If there is both of you or one of you that just sort of put it to one side, this is never going to work, this is never going to happen, or whatever your story is for you, I feel like there is some sort of coming together. I mean, look at these cards. I'm so glad that I did this on camera. You know, I'm almost sort of like halting myself because it feels so solid. It feels so connective. I almost feel like I want to hold myself back in what I'm telling you. I'm also feeling very much Commander Ashtar energy coming in. I feel like there's a real presence with him at the moment. I feel that there's a real guidance for you and also for who you're watching this for. Okay, can you give me some more information on this energy that's building up this week? I feel like it's going towards the Lion's Gate. I have been saying that and channeling that for quite a long time. We've got the number 10 here, and that really is like, I feel like it's getting rid of any of the old past things that were holding you back. What I'm getting is like it's like cutting out the rubbish, cutting out the BS I'm hearing. I feel like it's very truthful. The energy that I'm getting with this is much more Ace of Swords. It's like I'm just gonna be honest and just speak my truth. Okay, well, there's the rest of them. Let's have a look. What have we got here? We've got another 6 under the 6. We've got a 17. I don't read these ones in the reverse. We've got another 19, which is another 10. And we've got a 3. Oh my goodness. And there we've got the man holding the rose. Another 10. 28 broken down. I love the fact that we've got the sun here as well with the 19 here, happiest card in the deck. And it's kind of got that energy. Oh my God, when the 17 is the star as well. Very, very interesting energies coming through this. I feel like it's like they're saying it's like an undercurrent of what's been happening. There's a lot been happening underneath with your partner, with your person. I mean, this really feels like it's going into a love reading, which was not my intention at all. We've got 2 6s here. The 6s are also the Lovers card. We've got the Union, we've got the Twin Flame, we've got the Passion. I mean, it's all about bloody love on this card. You know, what else is there that's going on? It's like, you know, you're nesting, you're building in, you're growing, you're developing. Now, for some of you, this will be in the 5D. With others, it's going to be more grounding into the 3D. You know, cutting out the rubbish of it's like, you know what they're showing me, you know, like with these things, I don't know what you call them, these little wheat things, but what they're showing me is the ones that like stick on your clothes, and you know, you kind of like have to pull them off and they're really difficult to pull off. I feel like that's the energy between the two of you. That's what they're showing me, because I feel like there's been an awful lot of times when you've wanted to pull this connection off of you, you've wanted to disconnect, you've wanted to cut the cords, and I feel like, and you've done it lots and lots of times, and it still feels like there's a reconnection, a magnetization, a drawing back together, and it's like this stickiness, and I can't get you off. And I feel like that energy is like where it's been dark, where it's been difficult, where it's been painful, where it's almost broken you apart. I feel like you're drawing yourself into the light. You're being pulled into the light. I love that there's 3 birds here. The birds for me really represent seeing, or certainly at this moment in time, is seeing something from a higher perception, seeing things in a different light. And of course we've got 3 here. For me, the Twin Flame Union, as I was shown, it was 2 energies pouring into the 3rd cup, and I feel like there's just so for me it's like the masculine energy, the feminine energy, and the energy that bonds you. You know, it's like you're nesting. It's like, here's the house, here's the palace that you're moving into. Things are moving forward, and where does it go when you're moving things forward? It moves with a divine energy that's now open, that's now waiting for the union to walk forward. Okay, well, if you're not looking for love this week, I don't really know what to tell you. This is going to be about expansiveness and liberation, and a higher level of love and acceptance of self. Just got a really sharp pain in my left ear as well. So I feel like there are whispers. I feel like there are things that are being told to you. I feel like it's going to be a really interesting week of twists and turns. It's like they're almost saying, like, buckle down, hold on to your hats. Interesting for me, we've got the 8 of Swords here. You know, that can really be in what you don't believe, in what and how you hold yourself back, in how you tell yourself that this isn't going to happen, of the 3D energy, because of what you've seen, and that is completely understandable. And what you have to do is, you know, open it up and just give it up to spirit, and what will be brought in will be brought in. You know, looking at the card, the cage is open. The only thing that holds you back is your mind, is your own belief, is your own perception of what love that you can draw in what love that you can create, in what love you need to cut out. Where do you need to cut out your negativity? Where do you need to cut out the negative thoughts? And I'm not saying that that's easy, because, you know, we can get, you know, sometimes we have to go on what we've seen, on what we've heard for your own sanity. And I feel like that is something that's going on here. It's like, you know, it's like I've peeled you off a number of times, pulling me back to these things again. Then we've got the Death in reverse. Now, when we've got the Death in the verse, it's almost like an inability to move forward, which for me, it is this thing. It's the same sort of energy. It's like I've tried to peel you off me, like these little sticky things on your clothes. I've tried to move on. I've tried to find a different path, and each time I've been drawn back to you. And I feel like there is something about this week, that there is an acceptance of what is, wherever this connection is for you. Oh, hard on the floor. 9 of Cups, and I feel like there is a shift in happiness. There's a shift in desires. There's a shift in where you want to go. I feel like you might be feeling this physically as well. We've certainly got the Kundalini energy here. You might be feeling a little bit fruity this week, or certainly thinking about past energies. And also, you know, the sacral chakra is very much about our motivation, our growth, our change, our emotional pleasures, you know, the intimacy with the self, the intimacy with your own development in where you are. But do trust what is coming in, because I feel like this is almost like your Eight of Swords. This is the block. This is where you came. It's like, I feel like you're being given messages and signs, and I feel like you're not trusting them. It almost feels like it's an illusion. It's like what I want to believe, but I can't. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, what else? Give me one more, please. Yeah. You know, there's the 7, there's that cage there, but I feel like as you progress, you're starting to break out of that. So I love this card. You're starting to break out. But it's like, you know, it feels like it's up and down. And then I'm just reminded of where it all went wrong, where it always goes wrong, I'm hearing. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles is really interesting because this card has been coming up a lot in the last couple of weeks. It's been there like in nearly every reading that I do, and it's that steady effort of moving forward, that investment in itself. It's like if you look at this card in what's at the bottom of the deck, it's like what you're working towards is this transformation. Is this way of holding yourself, of developing yourself, of comforting yourself with this wonderful pink heart energy that's going on there, allowing something to get really close to you, that vulnerability. I feel like there is a vulnerability, a more comfortability with a vulnerability that is developing, that's growing, that's kind of sprouting and allowing your comfort to really kind of sit in this. It's a very it feels like it's a very powerful energy that's coming in here. So I just sip my water. I'm very thirsty today. I have had a very long couple of days. Okay, so all right, well, when it's something like that, we've got to be taking that one, haven't we? What have we got? The 3 of Swords. I feel that's very poignant, actually. I feel like what holds you back is the pain that you have felt in the past. I feel like I'm hearing rejection. It's a big one. I feel like that's something that resonates for you. I feel like that's something that really is one of your triggers. And I feel like it's a trigger that actually you've been working on for quite a long time. I feel like you've been doing the work on it. It's one that you recognize. I feel like it's not one that's new to you at all. Okay, tell me what the twin flame card is here, please. Let's get some clarifiers on this. It's like, it's really interesting how the cards are really kind of like poking out at the moment. Interesting, 10 of Cups. I don't normally pull cards like this. I like them to fly out. I do like them to fly out, but they're really, I feel like a lot of the energy, a lot of the guidance for this week is really going to be like really quite obvious. It's like so I laugh is that they've just shown me, like, you know, when you get the fish and you slap it across your face. Oh dear, very funny. So I feel like if you're not noticing it, it's like Spirit's gonna like slap your face with it. Why is the twin flame here? Because this is my desire. This is my want. This is everything that I want, that I believe I want. My happy ever after. My happy families. You may have children with this person. You may want children with this person. I feel like it's the total package is what I'm hearing. The union, I feel like where there. It's interesting, this card. Because the Chariot has many different meanings. It's not just about moving forward, because the only way you can move forward is when your masculine and feminine energy, your yin and your yang, your black and your white, is moving at the same speed in the same direction. Interestingly here, we've got this horse here is just going a little bit out to the side, not quite in the same pace. So I feel like it's not like now. I feel like it's moving forward, but there's just a little bit more direction and maneuvering to just get you that parallelness. But it's certainly, I feel like it's almost like it's written. It's there, but it's like it's heating up. And this could be what I'm feeling is like it's almost heating up for the Lion's Gate. You know, the Lion's Gate is a big union window for soulmate connections, for twin flames. You know, and here we've got that passion energy, but I feel like it might be being, you're sort of suppressing it down a little bit, not trying to sort of recognize it, not trying to move forward with it. and meet me on the bridge. And we've got the 8 of Wands in reverse. It's like you actually don't want to go into this too quickly. You don't want to go into this at like 10 miles to the, was it 10 miles to the gallon? No, anyhow, quickly. I'm doing this late because I've been away for the weekend, and I've got a couple of clients really early in the morning, so I know I won't have time. And yeah, and like sometimes when I get tired, my words just don't come out right. Okay, what else about this transformation of self do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yep, we've got the sun. So we had the number of the sun come up earlier. We had that number 19 that's come up, and here we've got it again. Once you let go of this heartbreak, once you let go of the past energies, I feel that you are able to transform. You know, the sun is sitting on the death card, another major arcana here. It's like it's not a stuckness, it's moving forward, but we do have the High Priestess in the reverse again. Now, we've got this twice, so we really do need to look at it. You know, this is a block. This is a block. You're blocking your intuition. You're not listening to your guides. You're not you're not kind of being drawn into where you should be going. Can I put a clarifier on that? Okay, why is the High Priestess in here in reverse, please? Why is the High Priestess here in reverse? It's like I feel that if I follow my intuition like this, I'm going to get drawn back in and I'm going to be hurt again. And it's going to be a stress, and I'm going to get drawn back into it again. And almost what I've done is walked away from it. You know, we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse here. You know, that sadness that was there, that unrequited love that I felt. I feel like the love is not reciprocated. You know, we've got the Three of Swords here as well. That's what's going on. That's why you're not listening to what you feel is, that's what's currently happening with the energies. You know, and that, I can get that. You know, it's a very difficult one when you're seeing things completely, you know, when you're looking at what's happening and you've been hurt and you've been burnt and you really want to move forward as the Ace of Pentacles flips over. So what you do in these situations is you give it up to Spirit. You give it up to Spirit and you go, I don't know what to do here, so I'm giving it up to you, and you know, and what will be, and you'll make it work for my highest good. You know, remember, what is ever meant for you will never ever pass you by. It's like I feel like it's interesting. We've got the Five of Cups and then we've got the Five of Swords in reverse. It's like there is a lot of change that's going on here. I feel like you're not necessarily communicating things clearly to Spirit in what it is you want. I feel like there's a little bit of flip-flopping going on. Oh, I want it. No, I don't want it. I do want it. No, I don't want it. Oh, I do really want it, but I only want it like this. You know, it's this kind of, make up your mind what you want. Are you in or you're out? And I feel like I'm hearing you going, I've been here before and I've been all in. And when I was all in, nothing happened, nothing manifested, nothing, you know, nothing transpired. And I got hurt again because I was pulled back in. And I can hear so many of you saying that. What's the answer then, Spirit? What is the answer to that question that I'm hearing so many people speak about? How do we handle that one? Okay, so you need to look at something within what happened with your situation and where you're not learning from it. Where are you still going round in circles in the same kind of scenario? What are you not doing differently? Where are you not stepping into your own power? Where are you kind of conforming? Where are you kind of bowing down? I feel like there's something different that needs to happen for you to step out of this cycle. Yeah, you know, I love it how we've got so many of these, you know, like really brilliant cards. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Sun. And they come after, it's almost like a realization, an awakening. And what they're actually showing me is the Judgment card, is that wake up card, is that, you know, it's that second chance. You know, you finally wake up, you can finally understand what's going on in your world. And I feel like there's a lot of that going on this week. So certainly lots of sexy energy going on. Let's have a little moon card. We've got the Leo full moon What do we need to know, Spirit? Let's give a card of guidance, please, for this Leo full moon. Okay. Balance. Interesting. The number 19 card. Number 19 is the Sun. Look at the sphere that she's holding. I tell you, I was so drawn. I know I've been harping about this on for weeks, but I'm so drawn to every sphere that I see. And she's literally holding the Sun. She's holding the Sun to balance out the moon, the masculine and the feminine energy. You know, the Sun is the masculine energy. It's about moving forward. It also goes into number 10. We've got lots of changes going on, lots of endings, lots of new beginnings. Allow the flow to happen. And I feel that it's like the more you can allow the flow to happen, the more that you'll just kind of drift through this week as we move into August. And we move up towards the Lion's Gate. Now, I am going to do a pick-a-pile this week, an extended pick-a-pile for the Lion's Gate. I'm going to get it up as soon as I can. I've done part of it. I just need to get my act together. I know I've been saying this for weeks, that I've had a couple of projects that I needed to get finished, and there's just been, yeah, just lots and lots going on in my world. So I'm hoping in September I'm going to be back into a really good pattern. I'm not going to promise much before then, because let's just be realistic about it. It's too hot in the UK to, you know, work too hard, really. So there you are, my lovely warriors. I hope that you find that useful for this week. I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll speak to you again soon.